Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And today we are going to finish our Christmas angel diamond. And we left off at row 25. We did half the diamond. There's 25 squares on this row. And now we're going to start row 26. Now we're going to do something different than what we've been doing. We're going to chain one and turn instead of chaining two and turn. We're just going to chain one and turn. And we're going to slip stitch in the first two stitches. And then in the third stitch, we're going to start our square. All right, and then we're going to go to blue. We're going to start, that's the way we're going to start our row every time now. So now we need 9 blue squares. Yep. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then we're going to switch over to green, and we're going to put 4 green squares next. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and then we need our peach. So we're going to put our peach in here because we're going to start the angel's face. Let's bring this tan up at the same time as putting this peach in here. We need 3 peach. So there's 2. and 3. We'll leave that behind. Now we need 2 tan. One and 2. And we'll leave that behind. Alright, and we need 4 blue and 1 red to finish off the row. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I know I have this green with me. That green should not be there. I should have left that green behind right here. Right here. But let's switch over to red for now. I'll have to go back and fix that. So this right here used to be our last stitch right here. Now this is our last stitch. So we're going to put the red in this last blue one here. And then we're going to slip stitch to that first red stitch right there. And then that's the end of the row. And because we're decreasing on both ends, that means that we have 20 instead of 26, we have 24 squares in this row. So now we're going to be going down by one square. So like the next row will have 23, the next row will have 22, so and so forth. So we are decreasing on both ends and going down by 1. Okay, and I need to go back and fix this thing, so I will see you for row 27 in a moment. Okay, so row 27, we're going to chain 1 and turn. And again, this is how we're going to start every row. We're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches and put our square in that 3rd stitch. And then we need blue, and we need to put 4 blue in here. And then there's 4, and then we need 1 tan, and 4 peach, so there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we need to bring up our green and leave that peach behind. And we need 6 green. So 6 green, 6 blue, and 1 red. And that will finish up this row. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Switching over to blue. Now we need to put 6 blue in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that is row 27. So let's chain 1 and turn for row 28. And we'll start out with the red. And then we need 4 blue and 7 green. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. And then we need to go to the green, and we're going to put 7 green in. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, and then Then leave that green behind and bring up the peach. We need 4 peach and 2 tan. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we'll go to the tan. I'm going to put 2 tan in. So there's 1 and 2. And then we need 3 blue and 1 red to finish off the row. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Slip stitch there. Alright, and that is row 28 finished. Alright, so row 29, we are going to start out with our red as usual. Alright, and then we need our blue, and we need 3 blue and 1 tan, 1 peach. So there's 1, 2, and 3. 1 tan and 1 peach. This time we're going to need to bring this tan with us. Alright, and the peach too. Now, I'm giving this angel brown eyes, so we're going to use brown next. Alright, and then we'll go back to the peach. We're going to put 1 peach in. And then I'm just going to use this pink for the mouth. and then go back to the peach and put one peach in. And now we are done with this peach at this point. We'll leave it behind. Now we got to go to the tan, and we're going to put 2 tan in. And we're going to bring this green up with us. So there's 1, and 2. And then we need 4 green, 4 blue, and 1 red to finish off this row. We'll leave that tan behind there. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we'll leave the green behind. Bring up the blue. And now we need 4 blue. So there's 1, 2, 3. Nope, there's something wrong. Wait a minute. Did I do 4? Okay, 1 red and 3 blue. 1 tan, 1 peach, 1 brown, 1 peach, 1 pink, 1 peach, 2 tan. I think that's where I messed up there. I think I skipped some stitches or something where the tans are. It's oh, come on. Why do I have... All right, leave that pink behind. Put the peach in. Then we'll leave the peach behind. And bring in the tans. But I need to bring this up right here. So there's 1, and 2. Now I can leave that tan behind and bring in the green. And there should be 1, 2, 3, 4 green. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Now it's right. Alright, so 4 green, 4 blue, and 1 red is going to finish off this row. So there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, now it makes more sense. 4, and now we need our blue. Leave the green behind. Put the 4 blue in. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we need our red. All right. Okay, so there is row 29 finished, and row 30 is next. So we're going to start out with the red in row 30. And then we need 4 blue. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 green and 2 tan. 1, 2, and 3. Bring in the tan and leave that green behind. So there is 2 tan and 5 peach and 2 tan, which means we're going to have to bring that tan with us then. So bring in the peach, and we actually can cut off this pink and this brown. Because we don't need that. We're going to need that brown one more time, but later on. Alright, and I said we need 5 peach. Bring the tan with you. You're going to need the tan after that because we need 2 tan after the 5 peach. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, leave the peach behind now, and then we'll bring in this tan and put 2 tan in next. And then we're going to finish off this row by putting 2 blue and 1 red. Leaving that tan behind. So there's 1 and 2. Alright, and there you have it. So that is row 30, and in row 30 you're going to have 20 squares. So we will be back for row 31 in a moment. Alright, so row 31, we're going to chain 1 and turn and start out with our red and 2 blue. So there's 1 and 2. Alright, and then we need 2 tan and 4 peach. And we need to bring this tan down with us. So there's 1 2 3 and 4. Bringing the peach with us, we need this tan again. So now we need 3 tan next. So there's 1 2 and 3. And we're going to leave that tan behind there and bring in the green. And we need 1 green and 2 peach. And that green can be left behind as well. there's 1 and 2. Alright, and now we just need to finish off this row by putting 3 blue and a red at the end to finish it off. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And that is row 31 finished. And that's what it looks like. Alright, now row 32, we are going to start out with our red. And then we need 3 blue and 2 peach. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And then we need 2 peach. And then 1 green. We're going to bring this peach with us because we're going to need it later. Yep. Alright, and then we need 2 tan and 4 peach. We're leaving that green behind there. So wait a minute, we need the 10. Alright. Bring the tan with you. You're going to need it again. So here's the 4 peach. And then after this will be 3 tan. Now you can leave that peach behind and bring the tan in. And we need a 3 tan now. And then we'll finish off this row by putting 1 blue and 1 red after this. so there's 2 tan. Alright, and that is row 32. Row 33. Chain 1 and turn. Alright, we'll start this row out with red as usual. And then we need 1 blue. And 2 yellow. So we're going to bring in this yellow. This is the yellow I'm using for the halo. Alright, so I'm bringing up that tan. When I put that yellow in, I brought that tan up too. Because right after these 2 yellow, we need 1 tan. Now we'll leave that yellow behind. Bring in the tan. We need to bring that tan with us. We need 1 peach. And 1 brown. And then we need the peach again. 1 peach, 1 tan. Well, wait a minute. I left that tan behind when I put that brown in. How did I do that? So then I said 1 peach and 1 tan, right? Yes. Alright. We're still bringing this peach with us. Now we need a tan. Alright, and now we need to bring in a white, because now we need one white and then one tan. So we find the end of my white here. There. Oh, goodness gracious. Then we got one tan, one green. The tan can be left behind now. We'll put our green in. Alright. And then we need two peach, two blue, and a red to finish off this row. Alright, and that is row 33. Okay, so row 34. We'll start out with one red and two blue, two peach. Alright, so we need to cut off a couple of colors here. This green we no longer need, and this brown over here, we don't need that. Alright, so now we need a blue, one blue, one white, and one tan. So one blue, we're bringing up this tan when we bring this white in. I'm going to bring that tan up because we need that next. One white and then one tan. Leaving that white behind there. Alright, and then we need that tan later, yeah. Then we need 3 peach. So there's 1, 2, and 3. So 3 peach, 1 tan. We can leave the peach behind now. So it's 1 tan, 1 yellow, 1 tan, 1 blue, 1 red to finish this off. So 1 tan, wait a minute. One yellow, one tan, one blue, and 1 red. And that is row 34 and what it looks like. So chain 1 and turn for 35. In row 35 you'll be down to 15 squares. So we are going to start out with our red and 1 red and 1 yellow. So we need to bring up this yellow up here. We're going to bring this blue with us though, because we're going to need it for down below. So bring up that blue with you. So it is 1 yellow, 1 tan, 1 yellow. So here's our tan. And then our yellow. And then 1 tan again, leaving that yellow behind. And then we need 2 peach and 1 tan. So we're still doing this tan with us. So there's 1, and 2. Now we're done with that peach. And bring this tan back in. And then we're going to put a tan, 1 tan, and 2 white. And we can leave that tan behind and bring in the white. So 2 white, 4 blue, and 1 red will finish off this row. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Here's our red. And there we go. So that is what row 35 looks like. And like I said, you're down to 15 squares in this row. So we will be back for row 36 in a moment. Okay, so 36. We are going to start out with the red. And 4 blue and 1 white. All right. And we are leaving this blue behind. Yes. So there's 2. 3. We're going to leave the blue behind. And we need 1 white. And then we'll leave it behind. All right, and now we need 6 tan. We are done with that peach, so we can cut it off. Nope. Peach. There. All right, and where did that? Oh, there it is. So we said 6 tan, right? 6 tan, 1 yellow, and 1 red, and that should finish off this row. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll bring up this yellow, and 6, and then we'll leave that tan behind. We need 1 yellow, 1 red to finish this off. All right, and there you have it. So row 37, chain 1 and turn. We're going to start out with our red, and then we need 2 yellow, so there's 1, and 2. And then 4 tan. The yellow is done. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we can leave that tan, I think. Yes. Yes. 2 white, 3 blue, and a red to finish off this row. So there's 1, and 2. Bring up this blue. Well, first of all, we're leaving this white behind. Then bring up the blue. So there's 1, 2, and 3. All right. And that is what 37 looks like. We are done with the yellow. We can go ahead and cut that off. and pull that out of there. All right, 38, chain 1 and turn. We'll start out with our red and 3 blue and 2 white. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to take this blue with us because we need it. Now 2 white and 4 tan. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 blue, 1 red to finish off the row. And there's row 38 finished. Alright, so that ends that tan. We are done with that tan now. So we'll cut that off. Alright, so now we're just down to 3 colors. You should be down to the red, blue, and the white. Alright, so here is 39. Starting off with the red, we need to put 1 red in, and 4 blue, 3 white. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 3 whites. There's 1, 2, and 3. and then 2 blue and a red. We'll finish off this row. Alright. Alright, and that is what row 39 looks like. Chain 1 and turn for row 40. And row 40 you should be down to 10 squares. We're going to start out with 1 red and 2 blue, 2 white. There's 2 blue. Now we need 2 white. And then we're going to finish this off with 4 blue and a red at the end. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, that's row 40. And like I said, you should have 10 squares. Alright, chain 1 and turn for 41. Starting out with the red, we need 4 blue, 2 white, 1 blue, 1 red after this 1 red. So 1 red, 4 blue, 2 white, 1 blue, 1 red. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, now I need the 2 white, and then 1 blue, 1 red. All right, that's 41. So row 42 is 1 red, 1 blue, 2 white, 3 blue, 1 red. All right, now we need 2 white. Three blue, and 1 red. One, two, and 3. That's 42. 43. Chain 1 and turn. It is 1 red, 3 blue, 1 white, 1 blue, 1 red. So 1 white, 1 blue, 1 red to finish it off. That is what 43 looks like. We can cut off that white now. We are done with that wing. And now we're just down to 2 colors, which is the blue and the red. All right. Nope, I was wrong on that. I thought we were done with that, but we're not. Oh well. I was thinking we were, but I guess we weren't. All right, so we're going to start out. We're down to 3 colors still. We're going to start out with a red, and we need 2 white. So let me tie this back on. That way I don't have to tie down that end, I suppose. Alright, so now I need one red and two white, which means we need to bring this blue with us. So bring that blue up too. So there's one and two. And then we need two blue and a red to finish it off. Alright, there's 44. Row 45. We are you're going to be down to 5 squares in this row. So we're going to start out with a red, two blue, one white, one red. Alright, so there's the two blue, leave the blue behind, right there. Now one white, one red to finish off the row. And like I said, at the end of this row, you should only have 5 squares. Now we are finished with the wing. That does finish off the wing now. Now we can cut that off. Alright. So now we're down to 2 colors. Chain 1 and turn for 46. So it is 1 red, 2 blue, 1 red. Chain, that's 46. 47, it is 1 red, 1 blue, 1 red. Alright, and there is 47. So we could cut off that blue now. We are done with the blue. 48. This is also 3 squares. 48 is just 2 red. And 49 is 1 red. And then we can cut it off, because that ends of our diamond is done. All right, let's see what this looks like. This is the front, and so this is our, you see, oh, this is our angel. Look what a beautiful angel. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Anyway, this is our Christmas angel, and all you have to do now is just tie down the ends and put the border on it. And you can go to the jack-o'-lantern diamond and review the border if you can't if you don't remember how to do the border. So yeah, go to our jack-o'-lantern diamond and then, you know, fast forward to the border, and then you can do the border that way. So anyway, I hope you guys had a lot of fun making this Christmas angel with me. I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and bye bye now.